The St. Lucia Labour Code will be in focus as members of the St. Lucia Chamber of Commerce are increasingly concerned over a rise in claims by employees. The cruise industry is picking up steam as government prepares to advance plans for a home porting facility in the south. And kids having fun at the Baywalk Shopping Mall newly installed playground. This is the CTV News. I am Natalie Fannis presenting. We begin with industrial relations. The St. Lucia Labour Code will be in focus at month end when the St. Lucia Chamber of Commerce begins a series of informational and empowerment seminars for its members. A discussion on the Labour Code will take place January 31st at the Creole Conference Room, Coco Palm Resorts. It will be facilitated by Mrs. Cheryl Goddard-Dorville of Goddard-Dorville Legal. This seminar became critical after the Chamber noted an increase in claims by employees against employers since the enactment of the Labour Act in 2006. It was amended in 2013. The upcoming seminar will focus on termination of employment and disciplinary procedures. The seminar will focus on valid reasons for dismissal, constructive dismissal, warnings and termination for misconduct, unsatisfactory performance, and natural justice safeguards, and much more. The Department of Health and Wellness clears the air on a recent video circulating on social media demonstrating a patient waiting for care in the accident and emergency unit of the Victoria Hospital. More from Fernell Neptune.
It is obvious that although the individual in question may have the wherewithal to support himself economically, the Department of Health and Wellness believes family and friends should make a greater effort to assist with his welfare. Notwithstanding, the Department of Health and Wellness is collaborating with the Department of Human Services in an attempt to secure the necessary amenities to ensure the individual's life and welfare is enhanced. Executive Director of Victoria Hospital, Brenda Calix, provides insight on the matter.
Normally, when we have such cases, the process is to pass it on to our social worker. And she's the one who deals with everything, where we try to find the best place to have that person go to.
The individual, Daniel Charles, spoke on the circulation of the video on social media.
False accusations have been made about the administration or the entire staff of Victoria Hospital, as a matter of fact, for ill-treating me. But I'm telling you one thing. I think you people better stop making those accusations of the Victoria Hospital, and the people with the cameras and whatnot, stop coming and take video clips unknowing to me and putting me in that kind of melange.
The executive director is also appealing to the public to follow the discharge procedures and to pick up their loved ones at the hospital during the festive season.
We have noticed a trend at the hospital where during the festive season, persons leave their loved ones at the hospital after they have been discharged. And it's really not a good practice because they occupy a much needed bed. So for this season, I'm expecting that persons will desist from that practice and please pick up their loved ones when they are discharged.
Calix says during the festive season, the Victoria Hospital will continue to provide health services to the people of St. Lucia. Reporting from the Communications Unit of the Ministry of Health and Wellness, I am Fernell Neptune.
Some good news from American Airlines for travelers who want more options for St. Lucia. After 10 years, American Airlines has reintroduced 2 flights per day with an early morning departure from St. Lucia. It was a beautiful sunrise that greeted American Airlines as it reintroduced an early morning departure from Uranora International Airport. The aircraft flew into St. Lucia the night before, giving the crew an opportunity to overnight in our enchanting destination.
Beautiful island. I've flown in here many times, never been able to stay, and this is exactly what I want to do, is stay in this island for a couple nights so I can come back as a tourist someday.
The captain and crew were welcomed by a delegation headed by St. Lucia's Tourism Minister, Honorable Dominic Fede, who noted the significance of an additional flight by American Airlines into the island.
I think it's a big day for the tourism industry in St. Lucia. The entire hotel community is very happy. A lot of employees today from the hotel industry, they're very happy. And of course, from the government of St. Lucia, we are extremely happy to have this addition.
This added flight is expected to boost tourism arrivals to an island which has seen hotels, guest houses and the Airbnb sector increase their room capacity over the past years.
I think it's going to add about 1,500 new seats a week, which is a pretty big deal for us. And that is going to contribute significantly towards hotel occupancies.
For American Airlines passengers, the additional flight is a response to demands for more options into and out of exciting destinations like St. Lucia.
Business is good. People want to come down here. It's going to be fantastic for you as well. But the fact that we can carry 2 flights a day means a lot of people want to come here and enjoy your facilities here, your beautiful hotels. I've had friends come stay here and they've really raved about how nice it is.
And this really positions St. Lucia to become more competitive, because then I think people looking to come, they have an extra opportunity to connect. If you miss the morning flight, there's an evening flight. And you know, if you want to leave early, now I can go to Miami for breakfast and come back and have dinner in St. Lucia, which I was never able to do before.
St. Lucia is getting increased non-stop flights from the United States this winter.
To be a decade later getting this additional flight, which we really need to the island, we really see this as an opportunity for us to increase our business over the winter season. Obviously, our partners at American Airlines recognize this as well. So we'll have these additional seats coming into the island, and hopefully we'll be able to sustain this throughout the remainder of the year.
The early morning American Airlines flight departs Rayneau International Airport at 8 a.m. for Miami. A St. Lucian company is seeking to cement its reputation regionally as it secured the dealership for Hyundai heavy-duty construction equipment. Rayneau Gajadhar will be the representative for 7 Caribbean countries.
of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
It was a little hard work. It took us almost a whole year to make this thing happen. Very happy that it has happened. And the good thing is it's kind of regional because of the number of territories that we have to manage. It has done really well for us as it has forced us to open up businesses in each of the other islands. And actually Antigua has done very well for us, although we're not the dealer for Antigua yet. Dominica has done very well. St. Martin is far better than we expected. And we are moving into Guyana as well, although we're not the dealers, but we supply some of the little parts for Guyana. Very happy to be here, and this is, I think, is a really good initiative. It's always used equipment that people bring to the Caribbean. It's hardly ever new, and with us bringing in new equipment with the expertise, the parts available for it, I think it's going to augur well for the Caribbean. It's because of my capacity I was able to get the regional distribution. We were actually aiming for Guyana, but because of the way Guyana was, it was not awarded to us as yet. But we're working on getting Guyana, as Guyana is a very big market. I have actually ordered the full range of equipment, but the first set of excavators came. We have about almost $5 million US worth of equipment coming in as the first shipment, but it just takes time after you order for it to arrive.
Hello, my name is Steve Kim, representative of Hyundai Construction Equipment from Korea. We are very proud of appointing the Rayneau Rentals and Sales as official representative in St. Lucia and Caribbean Islands. We also have the dealers in Jamaica, Cuba, Republic of Dominica, and Antigua. The Hyundai Construction Equipment is a market leader in heavy machinery in the world. We produce good quality machinery in Korea, and Brazil, India, and China. We also have the overseas operation in Atlanta in USA, and in Belgium, and Moscow, and UAE, and Indonesia. We are covering all the world to provide good quality of heavy machinery.
This is the CTV News. There is more ahead. Please stay tuned.
Caribbean Grain is a new company that was formed about 3 years ago, employ about 50 to 60 persons.
My name is DeCosta Pierre, Director of Sales and Marketing, Caribbean Grains Limited.
I am the consultant for the flour mill.
We are here providing a St. Lucian product.
Our product is of international measures, where we actually offer 11 flour, healthy flour, no bleaching involved. That's very important for the health of St. Lucians. We offer free training for our bakers. It can be bakers, can be caterers, hotel owners, or even restaurants. And we just here to help understand the beauty of our product and how to use it properly to actually produce the best product for St. Lucia. This exhibition actually showcases our 11 different flour, right? We have some called regular flour, from white to whole wheat to multigrain to rye. We have a pizza flour, who is really well accepted by the local population.
And we are here to work with the agriculture sector, to work with local farmers in reference to exploring the use of cassava and other material to develop a healthier product for the people of St. Lucia.
Here in St. Lucia, we do things differently. Bank of St. Lucia is St. Lucian in every way, and we share in the challenges that affect us all. It's how we come back stronger every time, how affordable home loans build families and communities, how CSR programs support dreams. We remain stronger than ever, ready as always to play our part in the lives of every St. Lucian. Your life partner in banking. BOSL is there every step of the way, serving you, sharing with you. It's how we bank. Connected, supportive, uniquely part of every St. Lucian experience. Together for life. Bank of St. Lucia. All the bank you need.
Welcome back to the CTV News. We continue with growing expectations for the cruise sector in St. Lucia. Tourism Minister Dominic Fede says efforts are being intensified to ensure the benefits of cruise tourism are felt throughout the country. The minister spoke as Port Castries remains on track to host a record 800,000 cruise passengers for 2019. Port Castries continues to be busy with cruise ship activity as 3 mega ships were berthed there on Saturday. On Friday, there were 5 ships in the harbour, an indication of a strong winter season for the cruise sector.
The economic spin-offs are nothing but tremendous. I've just come from visiting Port Seraphine, and everyone is selling. It's good to see that the taxi drivers are making trips as well. And I think this is the beginning of the success that we can have as a destination if we do cruise tourism right.
Minister Fede says the ultimate objective is for the economic benefits of cruise tourism to be felt through every sector of the community. To this end, government is undertaking a study aimed at improving revenue flows.
We want to make sure that small business people, vendors, taxi drivers, shop owners, that everyone can feel the tourism dollar. We have actually done a lot of training already to this end.
Efforts have begun to help all sectors maximize returns from cruise tourism. Over 150 vendors have been trained in sales technique and product development. With the industry reporting a 13% growth over last year, government is advancing plans to further decentralize the benefits of cruise sporting.
So taking a port to Vieux-Fort is very critical in that it helped to decentralize the tourism dollar, and it helps to get a lot more St. Lucians involved into the activity. But what it also does, quite importantly, is that it makes St. Lucia a competitive home port destination. And when we look at what is taking place in the Caribbean, we see that very few destinations can boast that they have a cruise port and a home port, an airport facility in such close proximity.
A record-setting 800,000 cruise passengers are expected to visit the island this cruise season, which runs from November 2018 to May 2019. As 2018 came to a close, St. Lucia welcomed the inaugural call of the Zuiderdam, the first of the Holland-America Line Vista-class ships, which started sailing some 17 years ago. Officials of the St. Lucia Tourism Authority, the SLTA, along with representatives of the Ministry of Tourism, the St. Lucia Air and Seaports Authority SLASPA, and Cox and Company Limited, greeted the arrival of the vessel with an exchange of plaques and pleasantries.
Having been in St. Lucia before, I think it must have been like 10 years ago or so, or maybe even longer. But the port still looks beautiful, still looks great, but I've seen some very nice additions, and I hear that the extension here of number 1 was commissioned in January of this year, which is really nice to see, because this morning when we were planning this port, we were looking at, you know, where are we going to put our gangways and how do we get rid of our other stuff, and, you know, we may have to give up a gangway to facilitate that. And this morning coming alongside, we found 3 beautiful dolphins and an extension to the pier, which was really, really good to see. So really happy to be here, and hopefully we come back here. That is, and I'm sure you all would like to see us back as well. But the more ships, the better, right? For the ministry, we have a beautiful plaque here, Holland America Line, Zuiderdam, with our inaugural day here. So.
Thank you.
This is yours.
Let me go on that side.
That's your good side.
And this is a milestone for St. Lucia's cruise industry. So once again, on behalf of the people and government of St. Lucia, I welcome you to the show.
Well, thank you so much.
We are so happy to have you here in our island. We hope that you come back again. It's a pleasure to have Holland America. We're happy that with the improvements that you guys can come, and we look forward to having a longer relationship with you. And hopefully next year to 2019.
To 2019.
Yeah. Cheers.
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 Organizers of the 19th annual Pine Hill Walk last week fulfilled a commitment to the World Pediatric Project and the St. Lucia Blind Welfare Association. Pine Hill donated part of the proceeds from this year's event to the 2 organizations. A check totaling $10,000 was presented to the 2 organizations, the Blind Welfare Association and the World Pediatric Project. Peter & Company Distribution, PCD, has opened a new retail outlet, giving customers a fresh shopping experience. PCD Food Mart opened its doors on December 20th, 2018 at the S&S Plaza in Bois d'Orange. According to the manager of the PCD Food Mart, Lionel, the retail outlet has been in the making now for well over a year. Lionel says what will distinguish the PCD Food Mart from other retail outlets is its pricing, variety, discounts, specials, and customer service. Not far away, the Baywalk Shopping Mall has opened a playground facility for children below the age of 10.
Zai Karim Mohammed, Project Manager, General Manager of the Baywalk Shopping Mall. Today was a very special day for Baywalk. 8 years ago, after opening this beautiful mall, the owners of the mall realized that something very important was missing, that being the facility for children. They took a mandate that as soon as they were able to, they will bring to the public a facility for the children. Today marks that day, a very special day. Today at 4 p.m. we open the Kids Zone, Baywalk Children's Play Park to the public. It was well received. As you can see, the crowds are here, the kids are here, and everyone, both parents and children, are having a great time. We are pleased as Baywalk Shopping Mall to do this for the public for the kids of St. Lucia. It brings more to the mall. It brings customers to the mall who can sit now, have a cup of coffee while their children take a break, enjoy themselves. This was a dream of the owners of Baywalk Shopping Mall, and today it's a reality. This is a complete facility. It comes with swings, slides, for play areas for kids of all ages. You can come from a child 1 year old to 10 years old and enjoy something at this play park. There are numerous activities inside of this kids play park. So I would believe that every child will be satisfied who went in there. They would have something that they can enjoy. Here we have created an open environment that a parent could literally sit and enjoy some peaceful or quiet time while their kids get a break, or they get a break, so that their kids could enjoy themselves. As far as we've done everything possible to ensure that the kids are safe. The play park is well insulated. It's all kids-friendly equipment. So we are comfortable that we've taken every step necessary to ensure the safety of the kids. There's a full staff manning it. We have washroom facilities. We put up tables and chairs so a parent can sit while their kids go in. We've made it comfortable for everyone.
And finally, renowned St. Lucian photographer Kirk Elliot has earned certification in NGO Professional Management from the University of the West Indies Open Campus. For the past 4 years, Elliot has been mentoring the Forge-Libre Development Committee as it seeks to both develop and enhance the community's tourism project. Forge-Libre is a community at the base of Gros Pitot, comprising of 109 residents living in 42 households. Many of the residents are earning a living as tour guides, accompanying hikers up the Gros Pitot. Elliot has helped the community establish an executive arm, which has been registered as a community-based organization. When an opportunity was provided, Elliot pursued studies on NGO professional management and today is certified and qualified to provide professional guidance to the group. That concludes our broadcast this evening. I am Natalie Fanis. Good night.